See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. If you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
What's happening and what you mean? DJ Sturgis, man, live with another B103 exclusive. Sitting down with one of the city's very own producer, songwriter, and just overall artist, Turbo the Great. What's up, my brother?
I'm good, man. How you?
Man, I'm doing good, man. 2025, the year's moving along. A lot of great things still coming out of the city. And last night, I surprisingly got an email with the new record from you and one of my favorite artists, Gunna. Classy Girl.
Classy Girl.
Classy Girl.
Yep.
Yeah, so how did this come about, man? Because y'all are always working. Like, how'd you get into this Classy Girl record?
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, I think we just been super focused on just like trying to get a different sound, you know what I mean? And just like experimenting and just wanting to celebrate just like the women this summer.
Yes, and like I ran the record back like 3 times.
That's good.
And after a while, I realized I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the record that a lot of women use when they recap their spring break, their summer. This is like a record where, for a woman who's in her Bible, in her bag, and in the gym, and getting ready to go on vacation.
Yeah, man. Like we need that. You know what I'm saying? The music is the soundtrack of our lives, and like we got the opportunity to do it.
Yes.
So, you know, when we did this and it felt so right and we was getting such great feedback, it's like, why not? You know, feed it to the fans. Let's give them something for the summer. It's finna get hot outside, so.
Yeah, new bodies.
Yeah, new bodies. You know what I mean? Them December bodies is coming out, so, you know, we want to see that work.
Yes, absolutely. And with this record, I'm starting to see that, like, you know what, this is the type of record that men need to start paying attention to as well, because it's the soundtrack. But if you're paying attention on social media, you know, like the woman that you got your eye on, you know, that you've been following on Twitter, on Instagram, if this is the soundtrack for her, you might want to slide in the DMs like right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the women just they control everything. You see women there, you want to go. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, Turks and Caicos, Tulum.
Yeah, for sure.
Jamaica, and they be on the little paddle boat where they put the little white lotion on them and rub them down.
For sure.
Yeah, man, but also something that I've been telling people recently in terms of this is if you find a woman and she is in her bag, she's in her Bible, she's in the gym, you got to get her. That's the perfect time to get her, because that's when the toxic side is basically all the way gone.
Yeah, for sure. She focused, you know what I mean? And I think it's a time for like everybody right now to just get super focused, you know what I mean? And just kind of like thrive in 2025, because, you know, all of just like the negativity that's been going on, it's just like at this point we don't even know why we paying attention to it. Everybody tired of it.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's to the point to where it's like we have to point our fingers at ourselves.
Yeah.
Because it's like these people that you are wondering, why is this person famous? You made them famous.
Yeah.
You was retweeting they post.
Yep.
You was talking about them on social media.
Yep. So it's just, you know, Classy Girl, I think it just has substance, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, once it's released to the world internationally, you know what I mean, over here in the States, Miami, Atlanta, whatever, it's just like, it's going to connect, you know what I mean? And that's all we want to do. Like, we musicians at heart, and we just trying to just connect with just our fans.
Yeah, creators create.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so with Classy Girl, what are some things that y'all going to do with this?
So we're doing the Pretty Girl Sweat at the Loft gym out here in Atlanta, and it's basically just like a gym activation where, like, you know, all of the women come and they work out, and, you know, they're gonna listen to the song and just something to just vibe to. And then we just doing like other activations all through the year, just like celebrating women. March 8th is International Women's Day, so we dropping it on the 7th, you know what I mean? And it's going to come out, and basically we're going to do like an activation to where like women can just go and do like mixers or whatever and just like meet each other and just connect and network. But, I mean, it's just more so just that, like little events and stuff. And I got Turbo Day this year in Atlanta, so you know what I'm saying, we planning that right now, just something for the kids, something for the moms to come out, just have fun. So, you know, it's still, we planning a lot of stuff, but it's really just a way for people to just connect, you know what I mean? Good people, the right people just come together and connect, and, you know, the music is just there to be the soundtrack.
Okay, so it sounds like y'all are touching women in every pocket of society. We talk about the gym, and you doing it at the Loft. And I was telling you, like the Loft is the one gym I'm probably not going to go to because just about every baddie in Atlanta, all the beautiful women, they are there. And it's going to be some women that you probably dated, kicked it with. It's going to be a whole discussion. You just up here trying to do an incline bench press.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then you're taking it to the mixes as well. And there's so many mixes now just for women to connect. And even it could be brunches.
Yeah, I mean, we still planning. I think I just want to create an environment, like not even something in a physical space, but just a conversation starter. You listen to the music and you want to be a little bit more classier, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, have like that classic girl aesthetic, you know what I mean? Those type of things, like what does that look like? You know what I mean? For women, or just even the younger women, like what does that look like? I'm not trying to be a preacher or anything, but I just feel like the music just feels this way, and if you can listen to it and it inspires you, then cool, I did my job.
Yeah, so it seems like you're taking this beyond the normal avenues that artists go to, as far as the clubs and everything like that. Like you're trying to take this to a whole nother level, and you're meeting women where they're at.
Yeah, I mean, and still, this is still one of them bops where you can play it in the club. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it'll give you that feeling. You can play it in the car on the way to work, or in the mirror when you're doing your makeup, or you know what I mean, at the park where you're playing with your kids. It's just one of them records. You know what I mean? And it feels good. So we just celebrate women. That's literally it.
Yeah, and it's perfect time to do it. It's Women's History Month.
Yep.
As well, and we also have like right now, I feel like women are running the industry.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, they running the world, for real, for real.
Yes, and shout out to all the beautiful black women out there doing their thing. Shout out to Danielle over there, with your owl toys. I see you, baby. Yeah, so Turbo Day, when is Turbo Day?
Turbo Day is July 8th, and we're having the event on the south side at Welcome All Park on July the 11th.
Okay, so we're going to roll that into Turbo Day as well.
Yeah.
So maybe something for single moms involved in this situation too, or
yeah. I mean, even last year, like we had a Turbo Day Carnival, and we had pony rides and carnival rides, and we gave away just like a bunch of just back to school supplies, free haircuts, free food. It's just for the community. I'm from the South Side. I'm from College Park, so like I just always wanted to just bring something back to the city. So when I was awarded today, we just immediately started planning. And this year is going to be even bigger. So, if it's some moms out there or whatever, what I mean, we might have something for you. Something, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So you've been doing music for quite a while.
Yep.
How do you think the world of music and just the overall culture has evolved since you've been in the game?
I think it's wide open right now. You know what I mean? For like new producers, new artists, and just even for like somebody like me and Gunna, like we going into that world of just like, big dog status. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we going into that space. So, even with the music, when I'm creating or when I'm thinking of different concepts, I'm thinking of that, where it's like, it's people in Nigeria that hit me all the time, and Africa and Egypt and over in Europe, even Russia and Germany. Like it's so many different people and races. Australia is big on my engagement, where it's like we're speaking to a way bigger audience than just like Atlanta or just like domestically. So just the way that I'm going into creating a music, that's where I'm at and that's where we at, just like thinking something that can kind of correlate with everybody. But just overall, I think it's wide open for like newer artists, newer producers, just new energy, just period.
Yes, I'm with that.
Yep.
And with the brand that you've built for yourself, I'm somebody who's constantly on social media,
Yep.
especially on Twitter, because that's why I engage in most of my music discussions.
Yep.
But one thing I can say, you're one of the few artists that are constantly mentioned when it comes to some of the best producers in the game.
Yep.
I mean, they talk about Cardo, they talk about Alchemist,
Yep.
and but a lot of people, especially from Atlanta, it's like you're our Pharrell in a way, almost, because everybody always mentions Turbo, especially like when they talk about some of their favorite artists. Sometimes they always say, man, I wish my favorite artist would do a record with Turbo.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna be at this for a while. You know what I mean? This isn't just like a little run for me, and I always thought about that ever since I was 14 when I started. Like this is gonna be a career path. This is something that I'm gonna be doing for a very long time. And even like Pharrell, shout out Pharrell. It's like, you know, I idolize what he do. You know what I'm saying? And even being on the other side of just like music and him putting out Happy and just doing the LV stuff, it's like, you know, I'm walking those same footsteps.
Okay, so that means you're gonna be doing something in the world of fashion because you and Gunna do be driven.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's a lifestyle. Like it's a no-brainer. I'm building a brand right now.
There it is, man. Turbo the Great in the building, has a new record, Classy Girl, dropping Women's History Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's dropping when? This Friday.
Yep, this Friday, March 7th.
Hey, so ladies, when you in the gym, you doing your cardio, you on the ellipticals, you know what I'm saying? You trying to unbig your back, go ahead and play that. I know it's going to be used in every woman's reel, TikTok, on social media. You know, you got to recap the summer.
Yeah, man, we like them rolls too. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? If it don't come off too fast, we like that. It's okay.
Hey, rolls and stretch marks.
Yeah, we love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Beauty marks.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Stretch marks, they taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We ain't playing no games, man. Hey, Turbo, man, I appreciate you joining us, man, and bringing that good energy, dropping this new record again. Classy Girl, dropping this Friday. Make sure y'all support the homie. And when you drop that newest fashion
brand, yep.
Yes. You're going to come back on here, man, 'cause we got to talk about that.
For sure. Y'all keep up with me, too, man. Turbo the Great on Instagram, One Turbo the Great on Twitter. You know what I mean? Follow the Playmakers page and just keep up with me, for sure.
There it is. B103. What you mean?
Let's get it.